When it comes to reloading your defensive pistol, you need to be able to do it effectively, swiftly, and tactically. That means there's essentially three types of reloads. There's an administrative reload, a speed reload, and a tactical reload. Now, administrative reload is something you do when you first get to the range, in the morning, when you're getting ready to leave the house. You load your pistol, put it in your holster, pretty darn simple and straightforward. However, one thing to remember with an administrative reload is after you insert the magazine and chamber that round, you want to pull the magazine out and top it off so you have maximum capacity in your magazine. That's your administrative reload. Now with a speed reload, there's two types of speed reload. One is where you're reloading from slide lock. You run the gun completely empty, the slide's locked to the rear, and you're reloading the gun fast. The other is where you're reloading and the gun is not in slide lock. You may be down 6, 7, 8 rounds depending on how many your magazine holds, and you find a good opportunity to get more rounds in the gun fast. That's the speed reload. Now I'm going to show you how you do both of those, one from slide lock and one not from slide lock. So let's say you're engaging the target, you run your gun dry, the slide is locked to the rear. You want to pull the gun back into your workspace. You want to keep it up where you can catch view of it in your peripheral vision. You don't want to do it down here, and you don't want to drop your head to look at the gun. Keep it up here where you can see it in your peripheral vision. You want to reach back. As soon as your hand finds your magazine in your mag pouch, then you can drop the magazine in the gun with the magazine release. The other magazine comes out. You got your index finger along the front of the magazine. This will help you find the mag well on the pistol. Insert it into the handgun. Don't beat on it. One insertion, solid insertion. Then you reach across the top of the slide, grasp it, and shove the gun forward. Back on target. That's how you execute a speed reload from slide lock. Now we're going to show you how to do it when the slide is not locked to the rear. Okay, now for reloading, we're conducting a speed reload while your gun is in battery. It's not in slide lock. You're assuming there's a round in the chamber. You're on target. You want to come back into your workspace. Like I said, same thing. Keep the gun in your peripheral vision where you can see it. You reach for your new magazine. When you find that magazine, then you can drop the magazine in the handgun. Insert the magazine in the handgun, one solid force. And here's where you have options. You can go right back on target because you're assuming you have a round in the chamber. However, you don't know there's a round in the chamber. When you fired your last shot, maybe the slide lock didn't work and locked the slide to the rear. So you're going under the assumption there's a round in the chamber. What I typically like to do anytime I conduct a speed reload is when I insert that magazine, I instantly rack the slide and then I'm back on target. Yes, you're dumping a live round on the ground possibly, but that way you know you've just inserted a 15-round magazine into your gun and you've cycled one into the chamber and you know it's there. So there you go. Administrative reload, mornings when you get to the range, make sure you top off your magazine. Speed reload to slide lock when you're loading to slide lock, and speed reload with the slide forward. Remember, you have an option. You can insert that magazine and rack that slide to make sure you've got another round in the chamber, or you can just run with it the way it was.